The guest has arrived. The film crew is ready. And David prepares to host this episode.
La 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 la. Welcome back to Trends, and today we've got a musical episode with the fabulous, the wonderful American jazz vocalist Coco LaShaun. We're at the Motown Tip Room at Motown Hotel, Surawong, Bangkok, and you are watching Trends. Coco, is it possible to carve out a career as an American jazz singer in Thailand?
Oh, for sure. I can't think of another city that has so many jazz clubs, so many hotels that respect and enjoy jazz. I can't think of another place. It is thriving right now.
Why does Thailand have this connection to jazz?
Well, historically, they had an amazing king who loved jazz. He played jazz, he wrote jazz. And if you look up to a king, there's no other country that has a king that plays jazz. I'm from America, some of our presidents can play, some instruments, and that's really cool. But can you imagine the respect and honor all the Thai citizens must feel when they go out and hear jazz? Like, this is a part of their history. No other place can I go and have that feeling that, yeah, we love it. Normally I have to, or most jazz musicians, we have to convince people of what jazz is and who it's meant for, but here in Thailand, everybody's ready to go out and hear jazz.
Fantastic. Yeah. You're more than a singer, you're a mentor to the young talent, and I've been watching what you've been doing at, say, Iron Fairies and other initiatives. Is there a lot of young talent, budding potential jazz singers in Thailand?
I am so impressed with how many singers. First of all, they've got several universities that have a very serious vocal program, jazz program, Mahidol, Silipacorn. And so every semester, every year they're kicking out these amazing singers. And it's not like pop. There's a few years you can go back and understand what these singers did. You've got hundreds of years to going back. So these young singers, they're getting the history right. They're coming to me asking me about Nina Simone. And so I feel so compassionate towards any of these singers that want to understand the music my ancestors created. It's like amazing for me,
And what projects are you planning at the moment? Can you share with us?
Oh, I'm so excited. So here's the thing. I'm in a country that loves jazz. I mentor and I coach young up-and-coming singers. So what's next? I've got to put on some shows. When I was growing up...
Hold on. You've just been signed up for a new residency at the InterContinental Bangkok. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And I think the premiere was last night, wasn't it?
Tonight, it was so much energy. It's the hotel that's in the middle of the city. It's next to everything. And so I feel like everybody's going to come through there at some point. So it's my job as a musical pioneer, if you will, in Bangkok, to share the energy, to share the music. And me and the fellas, we can be seen as you walk through the SkyTrain and all that. So no matter where you are in Bangkok, stop by the InterContinental and check us out.
So back to the projects.
Yes.
What's bubbling away?
So here's the thing. I've been here a few years, and I felt the energy of the music scene here. So what I want to do is bring some of my music that I grew up with, Motown and the disco era. I want to put together some singers. So singers, if you're watching this show and you want to be a part of some of these productions, it's all about collaborating and good vibrations.
Would these events be in a sort of very intimate, jazzy environment, or are you looking big scale, maybe a theatre?
Well, I think everyone should sing, either in the shower or on stage. So I don't want to limit. Jazz is already very limiting. Jazz vocalists even more so. I like to show that jazz is energy and movement, and that it fed all these other genres of music. So I don't want to put together boring shows where everybody's just standing on stage singing. I want there to be energy. I want that Motown review to be like energetic. I want you to feel the energy of Motown, because I understand the history. I want to bring the history, and then with the Thai singers and musicians, they understand the rhythm and the groove and the history. Let's see what we can do.
So stay tuned for a Motown review coming to Bangkok.
Yes, yes.
When I think of jazz, I think of the classics and very traditional, going from the 30s to the 50s. But you've been shaking it up because I heard that you were also performing with a hip hop artist. What's that all about?
Yeah, so I guess because I am Black American, I have the history and the roots, and it matters to me. So I know that without bebop, there'd be no hip hop. And I came to Bangkok with the desire to collaborate. And I met some rappers. They came to one of my shows. They just rapped on the spot. It was so much great energy and magic. So we did it again at a place called Gaspers. We're meshing jazz, bebop, with hip hop. So it's really just those rhythms of jazz in the background and rappers having the courage and the lyrics to just come there and drop those lyrics like that.
You're passionate about jazz. You've got a soul for music. Who inspired you to become a singer?
Ella Fitzgerald, by far my favorite. My favorite. She didn't wear her heart on her sleeve. She just sang the music. And she wanted to be happy. And I think she found that way to be happy. Whereas many of us artists, we have the talent, but can we find a way to be happy? Can we sing other than, other songs besides sad songs? And Ella proved that to me. One of my favorite songs, it's a Christmas song. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Oh, my dear, you're so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Some of her classic stuff for me was when she performed with Louis Armstrong.
My favorite.
And there was like a quartet backing. Do you have a regular backing jazz trio quartet?
Yes, I do. Over the years, we've put together a repertoire that showcases the bossa nova, the classic soul, and the swinging jazz. So yeah, we're called Chocolate Pill. So I'm not just with my trio, I'm adding on parts as the week progresses. So I'll have a guitar player one night, I'll have piano, bass, drums. It's just a way to change it up. So any night you stop by the InterContinental, and I'm there, which is Monday nights through Thursday, and then Sunday brunches, you'll get to hear something different. Because jazz has the swing, you'll get that. You'll have the bossa nova, and all these different styles. You shouldn't just hear one style of jazz. People should hear all the magic.
How about young vocalists? What, are you helping them?
Yes, and I have two in particular that I want to showcase, and they got a lot of soul.
Are they Thai or
They're
are
Thai.
they?
They're
Wow.
Thai. They have a lot of soul. So, find me online and follow me and I'll introduce them. But that's the thing. There's some jazz singers here. Her name is Net. She plays with a band called the Sunny Trio. She is the best jazz vocalist, best Thai jazz vocalist in this country. And she deserves to be, awarded. And that's what's missing, an award show for jazz musicians and artists. Anybody want to sponsor? Let's do it. Because we just play, and we 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 play. Whereas in America and in Europe, there are award shows, there's some sort of a pat on your back. There's that feeling that it matters. So where do we get that? I want to be a part of the community moving forward in Thailand, in Bangkok specifically, that awards that constant work and the creativity it takes to deliver jazz brand new every night. Because if you're in Bangkok, you can go to 10 different hotels. There's another 10 jazz venues, and you can hear live jazz. Live jazz. That's rare in the world.
What trends are there in the jazz scene in Bangkok?
I notice a lot of expats are blending with the Thai. People are bringing in, the banjo jazz. There's kind of a rockabilly jazz. I think people are bringing their influences from other countries and sharing it with the Thais. Because there's some things you can't learn in books, and in class. So I feel that magic happening. There's a blues club now. So jazz, it came from blues. So there's all these branches breaking off, which is amazing.
But you're pushing your musical boundaries beyond traditional jazz into 60s Motown. I love it.
Yeah.
And so just finally, what might we see on the Motown sound?
Where there's so much good music. And I think that no matter where you're from, you hear that music, bum, ba, da, 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 bum, ba, da, 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 and it just calls you out. And Motown has so much horns and so many drum licks that I want people to dance. You cannot come out and hear me. I don't care if it's a quiet little romantic evening. You can't come out and hear Coco without me moving. I move my body. I want people to move. Jazz is movement. It's dance. It was swing, remember? They used to come out in droves. That's another thing. I want to see a room full of swing dancing, with jazz. There's so much potential here. Who wants to be involved? Who wants to bring that energy back with me? I think it's the time now for jazz in Bangkok, in Thailand.
Coco, keep serenading and singing to Bangkok.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us today.
What a pleasure it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you also to the Motown Hotel Surong Bangkok for hosting the venue. And thank you for watching this latest episode. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe to the channel. And see you for the next episode. Cut. Wow, that was great.
Oh,